Hello and welcome back to Halo Ninja Warrior. Today we will be kicking off Tournament 18 here on Halo 5. Once again, we will see 50 competitors attempt to defeat all 4 brand new deadly stages, and anyone who can conquer them all will become a grand champion and win the $50 prize. If at any point you fall into the water or even lose track of time, you will be eliminated, so the pressure is on here in Tournament 18. 2 tournaments ago, Weapon Matt, Go Tanks, and Hunter Unit 751 all reached the final stage. However, in the last tournament, nobody could handle Stage 3. Weapon Matt did get the furthest, failing the final jump, and the Vertical Limit Kai did an unbelievable amount of damage. The competitors did very well on the first stage, especially seeing as 2 newcomers cleared Stage 1, but unfortunately, both Mighty Master and FaZe Campy won't be back to compete in this tournament. However, there are many newcomers and veterans alike ready to show off their abilities. This tournament will also continue the search for future All-Stars, competitors who are most expected to achieve total victory, and anyone who can accomplish this achievement will join Hunter Unit 751, Go Tanks, and Alpha Puma, who became the first Xbox One All-Stars after the end of Tournament 15. There are many competitors fighting to prove they are the best on Halo Ninja Warrior, and lots more who will attempt to make a name for themselves here on Halo 5, and their test will begin on the first stage. This stage has been completely redesigned from Tournament 17, starting off with the Prism Tilt. Here you must wait for the prism to rise in order to get enough height to reach the dismount platform. After that is the all-new TIE Fighter, where you must continually save jump on the windows until you reach the bottom, and then you have the Hedgehog, which tests how well you can control your Spartan. Then we have the returning Jump Hang Kai, and the new Swinging Pendulum. After you build up enough momentum to reach the dismount, you will attempt the Warped Wall, followed by the Flying Chute, and then Stage 1 will wrap up with the Tarzan Rope and the new Lumberjack Climb. All 9 of these obstacles must be completed in only 90 seconds. In the last tournament, Halo 5 got off to a great start for our contestants with 13 clearing Stage 1, and in this tournament we'll see a Halo Pro, a former All-Star making his grand return, and lots of hard-working jumpers attempt to keep that momentum going. Let's get to the runs and kick off Tournament 18. We are going to be kicking off Stage 1 with a very familiar face. It might be a bit of a surprise to see him running this early on Stage 1, but there is a reason. Usually one of the last to go on Stage 1, the All-Star Hunter Unit 751 will kick off Tournament 18. With him being number 1, his run will mark the 751st ever attempt at Halo Ninja Warrior. Hunter is the only competitor to participate in all 18 tournaments, and he holds the most unbelievable stat on Halo Ninja Warrior as he's defeated every single first stage. Hunter also hosts a similar tournament called Ninja Warrior of Halo.
We'll see you guys very soon for Ninja Warrior of Halo Tournament 20.
And now we watch as his experience and talent takes on its 18th consecutive first stage. Well, we all know he can beat Stage 1. It's just a question of will being number 1 actually have an impact on his run. It's time to find out. The 751st ever attempt at Halo Ninja Warrior for Hunter Unit 751, and he is the first person to defeat the new Prism Tilt. Now he's on to the new TIE Fighter. A lot of new obstacles right here, actually starting off with 3 in a row. So yes, the TIE Fighter nails it. Hunter jumping back and forth in those windows. Now he resets the Hedgehog. Smart move by Hunter. Now can he navigate these rolling poles? It is a tricky one, but Hunter makes it work. Now he's onto the Jump Hang Kai, returning from Tournament 16. He's into it. Hunter making Tournament 18 Stage 1 look like a piece of cake right off the bat. This is going to set the stage for hopefully a great tournament. If Hunter can do this, the Swinging Pendulum, so many new obstacles right here, and Hunter does not seem phased at all. He's onto the Warped Wall, up and in 1.
Alright, this is the one.
Hunter is destroying Stage 1. I guess we shouldn't be too surprised. And he defeats the Flying Chute, a little modified from the last tournament. Now he's onto the Tarzan Rope. He has been flying too, it feels like. He's still got over 30 seconds left. He's through the Tarzan Rope. And again, a new obstacle onto the Lumberjack Climb. This is such a brand new Stage 1. And Hunter Unit 751 is showing that he is the top dog right here. Number 1 competitor to go. And Hunter has beat stage 1 for his 18th tournament in a row. That is unbelievable. I couldn't catch a breath between any of those obstacles. Look at him on this hedgehog here. He kind of just walked through the first one and then ran through the rest of them. The flying shoe, yes, modified from last tournament. He got that late jump and a save jump as well. Managed to defeat it, and with 15.6 seconds left, Hunter Unit 751 climbed his way to the top, hit that buzzer, and Hunter will be moving back on to stage 2.
I never thought I'd have been in every single tournament, you know, let alone be the only person to have been in every tournament and have beat stage 1 every time. It's just really great that I can almost act like an inspiration for other competitors. If I can keep doing it, anyone else can do it as well. Oh god, hello.
Hunter certainly is a role model on Halo the Ninja Warrior, and he's got Tournament 18 off to a pretty exciting start. 1 run, 1 clear, and now we can move on to our first competitor who is not returning. This is a newcomer. That would be Cheese is Life 5. Number 2, making his first appearance on Halo Ninja Warrior. 90 seconds on the clock. He is off onto the prism tilt. He gets on the back of it, tilting up nicely. Didn't get that high. He didn't jump that late either. And Cheese comes up short of the dismount. All right. Well, it looks like people are still going to be failing stage 1. Hunter may have deceived us. We got Papa Freakin' now. This is his 4th appearance. Last time he actually got pretty deep into stage 1, failing the bridge jump. Let's see how he handles Tournament 18. Completely different stage 1 right here. 90 seconds. Papa and his shotgun are off onto the prism tilt. Alright, looks like a good jump. Oh! Really close. Good thing he save jumped that one. Now the TIE Fighter, yeah, you're going to have to reset that, man. Good job. Alright. There's some moving pieces here in Tournament 18, so some of these got to be reset. Look at him go through the TIE Fighter. Papa, nicely done. He pulls it off. Now onto the Hedgehog. All right, he's going to give that a little reset too. Yeah, hit those switches. That's what they're there for. Now he's off into the Hedgehog. Oh, he's having a hard time getting into it, and it pushes him so far that he had no chance of recovery there. That is what the Hedgehog does. It just spits you out, and it's done with you.
Oh no!
No!
And it ominously stops after he kills its victim, you notice that?
It'll be very interesting to see how that obstacle handles the rest of our challengers. Right now we got Atlantic Champ making his 2nd appearance. He first competed in the last tournament, going out on the first obstacle. He almost made it. He got really close on that head slide, just a little too far to the left, and it cost him his run. Now he'll try Tournament 18. Atlantic Champ onto the first jump. All right. Oh, he didn't get it very high. Can he make it from there? Wow, what a jump he got. That was actually very impressive. Now Atlantic Champ is on to the TIE Fighter. Hopping through. Got a couple good jumps in there. All right. Yep, he's got it. Now to the Hedgehog. It just took out Papa Freakin'. Can Atlantic get through it? Oh, wow. He got so low. How did he recover that? That was incredible. Atlantic Champ, what a move on the Hedgehog. Now he's onto the jump. Hey, guy, can he do it? Atlantic gets a good bounce, and he's into it. Atlantic Champ looking solid right here. Oh, he wants to go to the outside. Why did you jump? No, Atlantic, you don't jump there. You just walk around. Atlantic looked really solid right there on stage 1, and he even got into the jump hang kai. If he made better decisions here, he could have had an attempt at the swinging pendulum. But look at that jump. He hit his head, bounced them off. No chance for a recovery there. Atlantic makes, he's not a rookie, but he made a rookie mistake. That is just inexperience on stage 1, and it bites on the jump hang kai for Atlantic Champ. Now we've got Vulcan 1610, this guy on his 5th appearance. He did clear stage 1 way back in Tournament 12. Last tournament, though, Tournament 17, went out on the rolling escargot. Let's see how him and his ridiculously sized helmet handle stage 1. First obstacle, he's got it. Moving through. A 90-second time limit on the stages, and it's not too lenient, it's not too strict, it's a nice balance. It's a very, very smooth paced stage 1 right here. And of course, with obstacles like this where you might have to reset occasionally, Like in this case, Vulcan, you might want to turn her. Oh no, it's smooth enough. Okay, wow, and then he just bounces right through it. Okay, Vulcan, let's see how it is. Jumping Kai, can he do it? Don't do it. Atlantic did, please. Vulcan is into it, hopping right through it, and Vulcan is onto the swinging pendulum, the second competitor to attempt it in this tournament. Some people like to get it swinging. There you go. That's a good technique. Now you got to get a big jump here. He goes for it. Vulcan, no, he comes up short. He was really close right there, but you got to nail that jump if you want to beat it and go onto the warp wall. He did not quite get it. Anyway, right after that, we had Serious Gamer. He was not serious on the TIE Fighter. That obstacle took him out. Beth, good old Beth, failed the TIE Fighter as well. That TIE Fighter doing some damage because a Coral Reefer showed up right after and decided to fail it too. And then Volcanic Crowd actually beat it, but the Hedgehog claimed a second victim. You can see he got so close, but not close enough. And now we've had 9 people attempt stage 1. 1 of them has cleared, and we will move on to number 10. Returning for an impressive 16th appearance is the Xbox 360 All-Star, iGametypes. GameTypes is the second most experienced competitor on the course, only missing tournaments 2 and 12. He became an All-Star due to his amazing start on the course, which included clearing stage 1 on all of his first 7 appearances and reaching stage 3 on 5 of those. After his unbelievable start, he has now followed his 7 first stage clears in a row with 8 first stage failures in a row. In the last tournament, he did look solid up until the flying chute, so now let's see if GameTypes can dig up his skills from the old days and let them shine on stage 1. You want to see GameTypes do well again. Oh, is that Fireball? I think that's Fireball hanging out with him. GameTypes, you really saw him look so good back on the 360, and we just haven't seen it since. Haven't seen it since Tournament 8. Can Tournament 18 be the game changer for him? Maybe he's been waiting 10 tournaments. We'll see right here. He's onto the TIE Fighter. Getting those back and forth jumps. GameTypes looking solid. 3 jumps, and he's done. That is a great way to do it. Now the Hedgehog, he runs right through it, and yes, he does run right through it. He said goodbye to that obstacle very fast. The jump hang high, an obstacle he struggled with in the past. He's looking really good on it today. Now he's onto the swinging pendulum. He bounces up into it. The bounce, not the hard part. It's this jump right here. It's so far, and GameTypes goes for it. Does not work out. He's out on stage 1 once again. Now we are getting a taste of what this obstacle can really do. That jump is so big that if you don't get the momentum, you're going to come up short just like GameTypes did. But hey, you know what? Check out that front flip though. You know, I'll give him credit for that one. If you're going to fail, fail with style. GameTypes out on stage 1 again continues to struggle, and that is now 9 appearances in a row where GameTypes has failed stage 1. But I'm excited for this next run. We've got a Halo Pro taking his shot at Halo Ninja Warrior.
We have to switch back to Huke, who has definitely been the MVP. Picks up one. Can he find the other? One more kill for Envy.
And Tom, Huke is 17-5 right now, and that's gonna do it. Team Envies are your HCS Pro League Fall Season champions.
Oh yeah, let's see if he can get that excited here on stage 1 of Halo Ninja Warrior. He'd probably need to get Total Victory to get that pumped up, but here he goes on stage 1, the first obstacle. Huke Skywalker, he is through it. All right, now he's on to the TIE Fighter. These are some tricky jumps. This guy may not be well known for his jumping, but all that familiarity he has with playing Halo is bound to help him out here on stage 1. This Hedgehog, a very interesting obstacle, very different from the normal Halo Ninja Warrior obstacles, but the jump hang kai, this is classic right here, and he nails it. Now he's hopping through the middle, goes on to the swinging pendulum. This has already been causing some damage. Huke gets a giant jump, and look at that, he destroyed the swinging pendulum. Now into the warped wall, up it in 1. And here we go, the flying chute. He jumps. No save jump required. Huke Skywalker, look at this. He's got 40 seconds left going on to the last 2 obstacles. And he goes right through the Tarzan rope onto the lumberjack climb. Huke, I don't think he's worried about the clock at all. Jeez, he almost slipped off the second one. But now he's climbing very nicely. And with so much time left on the clock, 23.2 seconds left, Huke Skywalker is moving on to stage 2, and we continue to see the good shooters on Halo do well at jumping.
Go! Oh
yeah, let's get it. Alright,
Nice job.
Nice run, dude.
Well, it was FaZe Campy last tournament. It's Huke Skywalker this tournament. 23 seconds left. That is very impressive. Now we will move on to Nice Cat versus Xbox. He's actually competing for his 5th appearance. In tournament 17, he went out on the first obstacle, unfortunately. Competed 3 times on MCC before that. Unfortunately, did not see much success. Has never beat the 3rd obstacle of stage 1, so let's see if he can do it today. First obstacle first, though. He's got it. A nice jump there on the Prism Tilt. Now he's on to the TIE Fighter. Some tricky jumps here. This is a very tough obstacle. It may look simple, but believe me, it's not. But Nice Cat is getting some nice jumps. He's onto the Hedgehog. All right, here we go. Nice Cat, can he do it? He is running right for it. He's going for it all, and no, Nice Cat misses. That was really close. I need to get another shot of that. Look at this. Nice Cat running through it, runs down the side. He actually almost made it. He was just like a couple inches too far to the right. Oh no, he could have save jumped too. He had an opportunity to save it, but I don't think he was aware enough. That's a shame to see Nice Cat go out like that, but still a very exciting run. After that, we had King Sparkety go out on the Jump Hang Kai. Unfortunately, we lost the footage for that. But after that was Blockmaster 65-67. That first jump, he rushed it, and look what happened. That's the punishment you get. Venom going out on the TIE Fighter, proving that it is a tough obstacle. Then New York Boy, he probably wishes he was back in New York after that run. He did get a nice jump out of the water, though. Talking King, Prism Tilt, first jump out. And then Drew 4970 on the Prism Tilt as well. Then we had Gundam Blaze go out on the TIE Fighter. I'm telling you, that obstacle is going to be a game changer here. The TIE Fighter. Let's see if our next competitor can handle it. He beat stage 1 in the last tournament. This is actually Invisibility. Now his gamertag is Neal. And this guy had a great stage 1 run last tournament. Let's see if he can do it again here in tournament 18. Such a different stage. You got to wonder if those who had success in tournament 17 can do it here in tournament 18 just because of all the changes. And he is going to experience one of those changes right here with the TIE Fighter. A tough obstacle. Got to get those back and forth jumps, but Neal is looking really good. He is through and on to the Hedgehog. This obstacle is going to be really tricky. Everyone's been pretty afraid of it, but Neal makes it look really easy. Now he's onto the Jump Hang Kai. He runs, he bounces. Oh, okay, a little lag there, but he's into it. And now he's hopping right through. Oh, nice technique there, Neal. He's kind of breaking the jump physics to get over the Jump Hang Kai. Now he's onto the Swinging Pendulum. He's up into it. Is he going to go for it in one jump? He is! And Neal barely clings on, but he does it. And now he's onto the Warp Dog. Can he get up it in one? He's up it in one. Neal onto the Flying Chute. He did it last tournament, but it is modified this time. Neal, oh boy, he almost jumped off the other side. Or he almost fell off, but a save jump prevented that. Now he's on to the Tarzan rope. He gets onto it. He's got 20 seconds left. Still plenty of time to do this last obstacle. He might want to put the pedal to the metal a little bit here. 15 seconds, less than that now. And he is taking his sweet time here on the last obstacle. Neal, come on. You still want to clear, don't you? 5 seconds left. Neal, is he going to have enough time? He's going pretty slow, but he gets to the top. And Neal with 0.2 seconds left. That was close. Neal getting right on the edge of failing stage 1, but he doesn't. He makes it back to stage 2 for his second tournament in a row. Neal, a very promising competitor here on Halo 5. He's gone 2 for 2 on Halo 5 stage 1s. And despite some very close calls throughout his entire run, he prevails and will get another shot at stage 2. Well done, Neal. Such an exciting run right there. We live for those types of runs on Halo Ninja Warrior. And now he can go celebrate with his 0.2 clear time. Man, what a run from Neal. I am very excited to see what he's got in the future. Now we've got LG162, a newcomer. How is he going to do? 90 seconds. On to the first obstacle, and he joins another dead body. It's his twin. What's happening here? LG. We won't speak of it. Anyway, next up is Skater Dude 3219, another newcomer. Still lots of newcomers, of course, here on Halo Ninja Warrior. 90 seconds onto the Prism Tilt. He at least gets onto it. Unlike LG, now... Oh, okay, what a technique there. I don't think that's going to work at all. No, it did not. And he slammed his face. Look at that. Ugh. Gonna be a concussion protocol. I don't know if you can be in a... If you get a concussion if you died from drowning. So I think he'll be fine. I think his head will be fine anyway. That's too bad for Skater Dude. But now we can move on to Frosty. This newcomer was actually putting up some solid runs in practice. Now let's see how those translate to the real thing. And also I love his armor. He looks really cool. And first up, the Prism Tilt. Alright, there you go. A nice big jump right there from Frosty. I like it. Now he's onto the TIE Fighter. Can the newcomer handle it? Looks like he's sticking to one side. This guy's already got his techniques. I like it. Alright, he's through onto the Hedgehog. We've seen a lot of people run right through it, and Frosty is no different. Look at him go. He nails it onto the Jumping Kai. Bounce, and he lands. Oh, he's doing the same thing Neal did. Okay, but then he jumps across, and Frosty is onto the Swinging Pendulum. Can he get this big jump? Come on, Frosty, do it! He got a good swing and a great jump. He didn't even need to crouch. He's onto the warped wall. Still got plenty of time left. Up and in one. Look at Frosty go. This guy's got 42 seconds onto the flying chute. He goes for it and he gets too big of a jump. Flies right over it. This obstacle is all about timing, and if you don't get it right, you are going to be in the water. Now we will move on to our next competitor. We've got Sneak Killer 7 coming back for his 5th appearance on Halo Ninja Warrior. In the last tournament, he went out on the spinning bridge. Just barely overshot that 4th ball. But now he's got a chance for redemption here in Tournament 18. Let's see Sneak Killer go. He's off onto the Prism Tilt. He gets up it, jumps across, and a great jump right there. Didn't need to crouch or anything. Now he's onto the TIE Fighter. Goes into the first one. Oh, and he's immediately off. Sneak Killer not ready for the TIE Fighter at all. That's a shame to see Sneak Killer go out for a 5th time on Stage 1. But now, we are moving on to someone who has much experience beating Stage 1, but he has had his fair share of failures as well. Competing for his 9th time is the veteran Bradley Freakin. Bradley has been a very promising competitor, clearing many first stages and also reaching Stage 3. Bradley did have a stellar group of runs on MCC, being one of only 4 to clear Stage 1 in Tournament 13, and also clearing in Tournaments 14 and 15, which was when he reached the 3rd stage. After he put on his personal best performance, he has failed Stage 1 twice. In Tournament 16, he failed the Jumping Kai, and in the last tournament, he went out surprisingly early on the Rolling Escargot. Now we will see if his string of bad luck continues on Stage 1, or if he overcomes it and gets back to the success he had 3 tournaments ago. Alright, Bradley Freakin, number 25. He's getting pretty close to that 10th appearance mark as well. That's going to be pretty special. But right now, Bradley Freakin will have 90 seconds to get as far as he can and hopefully defeat Stage 1. Here he goes. He gets a big jump off the Prism Tilt. Look at that. The mastery of jumping. Bradley is definitely up there. Wow, look at that. He does a short hop into the window and sticks it. That's not even supposed to be possible. Bradley, what a guy. This dude pulls off some amazing stuff every tournament. Always finds ways to make these stages a little more fun, and he found a way to get through the Hedgehog, just kind of walking through it. And he's into the Jumping Kai. He failed inside of this a couple tournaments ago, but not today. He's through it and onto the Swinging Pendulum. Can he get it? He gets onto it, and he's going to go for it all in one jump. Bradley, no! He comes up short. Another competitor out on the Swinging Pendulum. We've seen this obstacle do some damage already. Bradley Freakin becomes the next victim. He jumped a little too early, didn't get enough of a swing, and now he's back in the ocean of Halo Ninja Warrior.
I would say for everyone to remember that there's more physics here going on than just inertia. There's also gravity, so you need to remember it. And if you don't, you know, watch the movie with Sandra Bullock and George Clooney, and then come and play the course. So, yeah.
Well, thanks for the advice, Bradley. We appreciate it. It is a shame to see you go out on the Swinging Pendulum, but hopefully he'll have a good tournament next time. Despite some well-known names going out early on Stage 1, we are still off to a good start with Hunter, Huke, and Neal all moving on to Stage 2. We will see their runs in Episode 3, But first, we still have 25 more competitors who are eager to add their names to that list. In the next episode, many returning veterans will get their shot at Tournament 18, and we'll see a former All-Star who last competed in Tournament 11 make his unprecedented return. Also, the other two All-Stars, Alpha Puma and Gotenks, will compete alongside Rising Star Weapon Matt. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you know when the next episode goes up, and you can witness how Tournament 18's first stage will unfold. In the meantime, that wraps up this episode, so thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like and a comment, and remember that if you want to compete in a future tournament, just message Smokey Massacre on Xbox Live. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time on Halo Ninja Warrior.